सेपटे कटक इंडोर स्टाडियम रे राष्ट्रपति हाईकोर्टर 75 वर्ष पूर्ति अवसर में सामिल होती महामहिम राष्ट्रपति द्रौपदी मुर्मू
have been a great source of strength and encouragement to us. We are privileged, sir, to have you participate in this function. We happily welcome Shri Jagannath Saraka, Honorable Minister of Law, ST and SC Development, Minorities and Backward Classes Welfare, Government of Odisha, who has been requested by the Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha to represent him on this occasion. Indeed, sir, we are honored to have you in our midst. In the evolution and growth of the High Court of Odisha, many of its stalwart judges and lawyers have played a significant role. Representing the bar in Odisha, we have with us on the dais Shri Ashok Parija, the Learned Advocate General of Odisha, who is its senior-most law officer, and Shri Dharanidhar Nayak, Learned Senior Advocate and President of the Odisha High Court Bar Association. I warmly welcome this on this occasion on behalf of the High Court of Odisha. On this important occasion, I welcome my colleague judges and their spouses, former judges of the High Court of Odisha, learned senior advocates and members of the bar, Chief Secretary, Government of Odisha, and the officers of the government present here. Officers of the President's Secretariat, New Delhi, and the Governor's Secretariat, Director General of Police, Commissioner of Police, and other police officials, the Chief Postmaster General, Odisha Circle, and all officers from the Department of Posts, the Collector Cuttack, the judicial officers, officers of the High Court Registry led by the Registrar General, officials and representatives of the print and electronic media, and all ladies and gentlemen present. The High Court's judicial history commenced in 1916 when the Circuit Bench of the Patna High Court began holding its sittings in Cuttack. Even before the Constitution of India could be formally brought into force, the Odisha High Court Order 1948 was published on 30th April 1948. The first 4 judges of the High Court of Odisha, including the first Chief Justice, Shri Birakishore Rai, took their oaths of office on 26 July 1948. It was a historic moment. The pendency then was around 2,000 cases. In 1978, the sanction strength of the judges rose to 8. The number of pending cases rose to 7,057. In 2022, this High Court had a working strength of 24 judges, the highest ever in its history. In 2022, the High Court disposed of 1,36,599 cases and delivered 2,118 judgments. The district judiciary, with a current strength of 808 judges, disposed of in 2022 5,15,392 cases and delivered 1,61,263 judgments. The High Court of Odisha has been in the forefront as regards the adaptation of technology to improve access to justice. In the last 2 years, each of the branches, both judicial and non-judicial in the High Court, have been refurbished with an entirely new ambience and decor. In the High Court today, on the administrative side, the non-judicial branches and the Chief Justice's Secretariat are all paperless with the adoption of the Odisha Judicial Workflow Automation System. Other measures include opening of vulnerable witness deposition centers in every one of the 30 districts, virtual courts of the High Court in 20 districts, introduction of paperless courts in the High Court and the district courts, e-filing, provision of e-libraries for district court lawyers, and many such measures. Through all these measures, the judiciary in Odisha is witnessing a transformation in a positive way and creating a working atmosphere that incentivizes higher productivity of the judges and staff, both in the High Court and the district courts. The complete cooperation and assistance, both in terms of provision of infrastructure and finance by the state government, has contributed to this in no small measure. Odisha is perhaps the only state to have an exclusive judicial infrastructure management agency. In the 75th year of the High Court, we've been able to launch new projects and schemes, hold 2 national conferences, one on digitization and paperless courts, and the other on judicial history, and hold a number of events, including those involving former judges whom we honored in this very venue on 8th April of this year, lawyers, law clerks, our staff, our judicial officers, and law students. Today's is the fitting finale of the 75th year celebration of the Odisha High Court. The institution is moving ahead, strengthened by the confidence that the coming generation of judges and lawyers are committed to carrying forward the constitutional vision of delivering fair and equal justice to the people of Odisha. Madam President, the High Court is aware that issues of justice to the poor and the marginalized are close to your heart. On behalf of the High Court and the judiciary, we assure you that we will make every effort to reduce the waiting time of litigants, especially the poor and vulnerable ones, in the court of justice. The High Court is a people's institution and is committed to delivering on the constitutional promise of justice to the people of Odisha without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I shall not take much more time, but before I conclude, I want to say, Mahamihim Bharatra Rashtrapati Mahodaya, Manebar Rajyapal Odisha, Manebar Mantri, एवं एठारे उपस्थित तिभा समस्त अतिथि भाई ओ भावनो मानंको मु ओडिशा उच्च न्यायालय तरफरु यही शुभ अवसर रे हार्दिक ओ हृदयर स्वागत जनाउछि एवं अशेष अशेष धन्यवाद दउछि। जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir, for the warm welcome extended to our guests. As a token of our reverence and gratitude, may I now request Dr. Justice S. Muralidhar, Chief Justice, High Court of Odisha, to kindly present a shawl and a memento to the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu ji. As a token of our humble appreciation and respect, may I now request Justice Subhashish Talapatra, Judge, High Court of Odisha, to kindly present a shawl and a memento to the Honorable Governor of Odisha, Professor Ganeshi Lal. May I now request Shri Ashok Parija, Advocate General Odisha, to kindly present a shawl and a memento to Shri Jagannath Sarka, Minister of Law, Government of Odisha. Now is the time for release of the souvenir of the High Court of Odisha. I would now request Dr. Justice S. Muralidhar, Chief Justice, High Court of Odisha, to kindly present the first copy of the souvenir to the Honorable President of India. I would also request other dignitaries on the dais to join with Honorable President Madam for release of the souvenir. The souvenir celebrating the 75 glorious years of the establishment of the High Court of Odisha contains messages from the Honorable President of India, Honorable Prime Minister of India, Honorable Governor of Odisha, Honorable Chief Justice of India, Honorable Minister of State for Law and Justice, Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, former Chief Justices of India, former Supreme Court judges, and other dignitaries. It is indeed our proud privilege that on the occasion of 75th year of celebration of High Court of Odisha, by courtesy of Department of Posts, one commemorative postage stamp is going to be released by Honorable Governor of Odisha to commemorate the 75th year. Now, I would like to request Shri Subhendu Swai, Chief Postmaster General, Odisha Circle, to come to the dais and present the first album to the Honorable Governor of Odisha for release and to hand over the first album to the Honorable President. I would also request the Honorable Governor of Odisha and other dignitaries on the dais to join with Honorable President Madam for releasing of the commemorative postage stamp. The commemorative postage stamp encapsulates the very essence of justice and the profound impact the High Court has had on the lives of the countless individuals. High Court of Odisha is the 9th High Court in India for which the commemorative postage stamp has been released. It is the 7th institutional building in Odisha for which the commemorative postage stamp has been issued. High Court of Odisha expresses its sincere thanks to the Department of Posts for releasing the commemorative postage stamp on this occasion. Thank you. May we now request Shri Jagannath Saraka, Honorable Minister of Law, ST and SC Development, Minorities and Backward Classes Welfare, Government of Odisha, to kindly address the gathering. Sir.
समस्तंको मोर नमस्कार। आज अनुष्ठित होता उच्च न्यायालय 75तम प्रतिष्ठा दिवस समारोह उद्यापनी अवसर आम गहन उपस्थित थिबा महामहिम राष्ट्रपति श्रीमती द्रौपदी मुर्मू महाशया, माननीय राज्यपाल प्रोफेसर गणेशलाल महोदय, ओडिशा उच्च न्यायालय मान्यवर मुख्य विचारपति डॉक्टर जस्टिस एस मुरलीधर महोदय एवं मंच उपस्थित मान्यवर विचारपतिगण, उपस्थित अन्य समस्त सम्मानित अतिथि, प्रेस मीडिया बंधुगण, समस्त को मु आज यही समावेश अभिनंदन एवं स्वागत जनाऊँ। 1948 मसीहा जुलाई 24 तारिख में प्रतिष्ठित ओडिशा हाईकोर्ट आम राज्यर न्यायिक व्यवस्था को अनेक परिवर्तन आनी पारी। साधारण जनता यह द्वारा बहु मात्रा उपकृत होती। न्याय प्रदान क्षेत्र में मान्यवर ओडिशा हाईकोर्टर गुरुत्वपूर्ण अवदान रही। आमे भारतवासी विशेष भाव गर्वित कि आम गणतंत्र समय क्रमे मजबूत एवं अधिक सफल होइछे। एथिपाई व्यवस्थार प्रत्येक स्तंभर गुरुत्वपूर्ण योगदान रही। संविधान व्यवस्था अनुसार लोकसभा, विधानसभा, कार्यनिर्वाही एवं न्यायपालिका सर्वदा लोकों कल्याण पाई उत्तरदायी। यही दायित्व निष्ठार सहित पालन करने हेउची आमर प्रधान कर्तव्य। साधारण गरीब खटिकिया लोकों पाखरे ए समस्त व्यवस्था सुविधा अल्प समय एवं कम खर्च रे पहुँचाइबा आमर मूल लक्ष्य हेबा आवश्यक। आमे समस्ते जानती कि माननीय मुख्यमंत्री युक्त नवीन पट्टनायक बलिष्ठ नेतृत्व एवं दिग्दर्शन जो आम राज्य शिक्षा, स्वास्थ्य, कृषि, गमनागमन, अर्थनीति, क्रीड़ा, विपर्यय परिचालन इत्यादि क्षेत्र में अनेक विकास लाभ कर अन्य राज्य मानक उदाहरण पाई। 5T आभिमुख्य जो प्रशासन गतिशील होइछि। ऑनलाइन माध्यम रे साधारण जनता घरे बसी अनेक सरकारी सेवा सुविधा पाई पारुछन्ति। खुशी रे विषय मान्यवर ओडिशा हाईकोर्ट वैश्विक ज्ञान व्यवहार करी ऑनलाइन माध्यम रे न्यायिक व्यवस्था को अधिक लोकों निकटतर हो पारी। आशा करी आज यही शुभ मुहूर्त मान्यवर हाईकोर्ट अधिक संस्कारमूलक पदक्षेप नेब, जहाँफल न्यायिक व्यवस्था उपर साधारण जनता आस्था और विश्वास अतुट रसतु। यही अवसर जे माने बहु श्रम साकार करी ओडिशा हाईकोर्टर प्रतिष्ठा निमंते उद्यम करते से आम आज सम्मान सहित स्मरण करवा। जो जगजन्म महापुरुष वो व्यक्ति विशेष ओडिशा हाईकोर्टर बार और बेंचर सुनाम अर्जन करी न्यायिक व्यवस्था को अधिक क्रियाशील से प्रति विनम्र श्रद्धांजलि जनाऊँ एवं न्यायपालिका सहित जड़ित समस्त व्यक्ति को यही कार्यक्रम आयोजन कर धन्यवाद एवं समस्त को नमस्कार करी मोर वक्तव्य सांग कर।